You ever see a $100,000 Tesla go up in flames right in front of the whole neighborhood like some kind of 4th of July gone wrong? I did. And let me tell you, karma doesn't miss. Not even when it's wearing a $3,000 suit and drives a car that's worth more than my house. I stood there in my own garage, the smell of burning plastic and scorched metal thick in the air, while blue arcs of electricity jumped around like wild snakes. The craziest part, the only person who lit that fuse was the Tesla's owner herself, Karen Whitmore. Yeah, that happened. And if you think I'm making this up, stick around because the real fireworks started 6 months before any battery ever blew. Let me back up a sec. 6 months earlier, I was packing up my busted-up life and hauling it back to Riverfield Heights, moving in with my little brother Marcus. Not exactly what I pictured for my 42nd birthday, you know. See, I'd spent 6 years as a senior engineer at Tesla's Fremont facility, my dream job until a car wreck left me with a spine that couldn't handle those 12-hour shifts anymore. The severance package was generous, but losing that work, it felt like losing part of myself. Building clean tech, making EVs accessible, that wasn't just a paycheck, it was a mission. So I come home, and Marcus, he's a Marine vet, just off an 18-month brawl with stage 3 lymphoma, opens the door like I'd never left. House has been too quiet since Mom passed, bro. Bring your science projects. That's Marcus. Salt of the earth, no questions asked, just open arms and a shop full of sawdust. I threw myself into a project, turned the old 2-car garage into something out of a sci-fi movie. LED lights, custom workbenches, and right in the middle, my pride and joy, the Gen X Alpha charger. If you know anything about batteries, let me brag a sec. This thing could recognize a car's battery chemistry and adjust charge on the fly. It was supposed to be my goodbye gift to Tesla and my welcome home for Marcus, something he could use for his future EV. For him, the whole garage was a symbol, a fresh start, clean energy, hope after cancer. For me, it was all the hours, all the late-night problem-solving poured into something real. I built that thing for safety, too. It had a feature called Surge Lock. If anyone tried to connect the wrong gear, it'd kick off in 30 seconds, shut everything down, and fry the unauthorized connection. You know, just in case. But honestly, I figured nobody in this neighborhood would be that dumb. Riverfield Heights isn't the kind of place where you expect troubled tree-lined streets, Silicon Valley money, quiet neighbors. After all I'd been through, Marines, Tesla hospitals, it felt almost like moving backwards into a quieter version of life. Mornings I'd have coffee with Marcus, him sanding wood, me tinkering with wires, swapping stories about science and survival. That peace didn't last. It never does. One Tuesday, I hear the click of high heels on the front walk trouble even before the bell rings. I open the door, and there she is, Karen Whitmore, new HOA president, flanked by a couple of concerned citizens from around the block. She's got the whole look, salon blonde bob business suit, designer bag, smile, sharp as a switchblade. She calls me Daniel Never. Dan says she's done her homework. You were at Tesla, right? Hold patents. She lays out this folder with fake Tesla letterhead, tells me the HOA is launching a community green energy initiative, and that Tesla, yeah, right, wants my tech for a pilot program. She expects me to roll over and hand over my charger for the good of the neighborhood. Now I'm no fool. That paperwork was a joke, the font was wrong, the logo off, the specs pure nonsense. Karen, I say I worked at Tesla. This isn't official. Her smile drops for a split second, then she doubles down, tells me there's already been a community vote, that it's my civic duty. Marcus steps in calm and steady, but she's not backing off. Next thing I know, she's waving HOA violations in my face, hinting at official channels. She gives me 48 hours to reconsider. I should have known she was just getting started. By the next morning, everyone's got a slick flyer in their mailbox, Green Energy Town Hall Friday night. There's even a local news article about how Riverfield Heights is leading the way in sustainability. My name's not in print, but anyone with half a brain can put 2 and 2 together. Karen creates a Facebook group, WhatsApp chats, petitions, you name it. Suddenly, I'm the neighborhood villain, selfish anti-community, a mad scientist hoarding tech. And here's the kicker. Thursday, I start seeing weird spikes on my Tesla energy monitor. Turns out Karen, or someone she hired, drilled a cable through my garage wall, set up a phony charging station in front of my house, and started stealing my electricity. The sign even had a QR code leading to her shiny new website. The gall of it. I call Megan an old Tesla legal buddy. She warns me if Karen can prove my charger impacts the neighborhood, she might try to force me to share it. And the surge lock, it's experimental. If someone messes with it and things go wrong, it could be bad. So I activate every security feature I've got. Cameras, black box, cloud storage. Let her try, I think. That Friday, right as we're getting hit from all sides, Marcus gets a call. Our mom's had a stroke. Suddenly, everything else vanishes. We race to San Francisco General, stay by her side, but I can't stop worrying about the house. Karen's Facebook group is blowing up full of memes about selfish engineers. I'm watching security feeds every hour. Then Saturday night, I get a ping, massive power surge back home. Someone's hooking up something big to my charger. Marcus asks, "What's up?" All I can do is show him the warning on my phone, unauthorized device detected, 30 seconds to disconnect. Here's where it all hits the fan. Karen, thinking I'm out of the way, cuts the lock on my garage, rolls her white Tesla Model X right in, and tries to jury-rig her adapter to the Gen X Alpha. The system flashes warnings 15 seconds, 10-5. She ignores them all, probably thinking she's the hero in some green energy story. At 0, the surge lock fires. 240 volts jump to 480 in a blink. The fake adapter can't handle it. Blue-white plasma. Instant arc flash, and boom. The Model X's battery goes full Chernobyl. Fire suppression, foam pours in. But it's too late. Karen stumbles out, hair-singed suit, ruined, coughing up smoke caught on camera on TikTok. Even the neighbor across the street live streaming the chaos. By sunrise, Karen's got her lawyer calling, claiming product liability, threatening Tesla. The media eats it up for about a minute until Tesla's legal team gets involved. My black box logs tell the whole story, every warning, every stupid decision, every second she ignored science and common sense. At the showdown in Tesla's glass tower, Karen tries to spin it. Patricia, the head of legal, isn't having it. Karen admits on tape that she hired someone to reverse engineer my tech. Game over. Tesla countersues for theft, property destruction, and espionage. Her insurance denies the claim, DMV suspends her license, and the HOA boots her out, nearly unanimous. The neighborhood that bought her line now lines up to apologize. I get a job offer, senior advisor, $185K, work from home, the works. And the best part? My safety features become standard on Tesla's next-gen chargers. Karen's blunder just made my career. Justice rolls downhill for Karen. Lawsuits, fines. She loses her house, her job, even her right to drive electric. Last I heard, she was working at a Walmart in Phoenix, across from a Tesla supercharger. Poetic, isn't it? Back in my rebuilt garage, Marcus and I watch his new Model S charge up, quiet, safe, no drama. "Brother, nobody's messing with us again," he grins. I think of Karen's lesson, energy, like justice, always has a price. So here's my question. What would you do if someone tried to steal your life's work for the so-called greater good? Ever run into a Karen hiding behind community benefit? Tell me your story in the comments. I read every single one. And hey, if you believe in standing your ground and letting karma do its thing, hit that like button and subscribe. There's plenty more justice where this came from.